It will all be about
Yes.
blessing one another, living in health and wholeness and
Yes.
blessing, rather than making money and trying to provide for ourselves. It
Yeah.
will be different. And there are a number of, I mean, there's a number of governments now that are beginning to wake up to this, and they formed an alliance, the Well-Being Economy Alliance. And there's 4 countries at the minute, Wales, Scotland, Iceland, and New Zealand. And their whole commitment is to govern not based on gross domestic product of making more money, but to look at the priority as the well-being of the people, and that is what they should be focusing on governing and bringing about. And I think that's a good positive step. I mean, Justin Abraham has a lot of amazing stuff where he has seen the future, or seen God's perspective of the future, and there's a lot of amazing things coming with free energy. You know, those things have been suppressed. You know, free energy, running cars on air and water and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, that technology has been around a long time. It's just been suppressed by the oil industry to make us keep going on fossil fuel. Now that's being challenged now by climate, all that stuff, people who are, you know, whatever. So there's a change. Now there's more green energy, wind, solar, you know, that type of thing, water, wave energy, all that stuff, which is taking its place. But ultimately there will be, I think, free energy. Now there's a company called Infinity Sav that has produced a magnetic energy generator that produces about 10 kilowatts net energy a day. And all you have to do is get it going, and then it will continue to perpetuate and run. That runs on magnetic energy. So that's now again, that's now coming to the fore, because I believe free energy system. Now, ultimately, I believe we'll be able to draw energy out of the 0-point energy of the quantum realm and begin to manifest that, not grid-like, but operating with all the energy we need. And that will change the world. Because if there was free energy, then everything that's produced would not need energy to produce it. Therefore, all of the, you know, basically you could recycle all the plastic and everything that there is causing harm to the planet, but people don't do it because it's expensive. If there was free energy, you could recycle everything. There would be no need for the pollution and all the stuff we've got if there was free energy. Now, whether it comes from gravity energy or magnetic energy, or whether it comes through cold fusion energy or whatever, 0-point energy, I believe it is going to come. And that will begin to change the economy. But we just have to start thinking about things differently. Looking at, well, living life and enjoying life. You know, I mean, even this morning I was engaging with God, and he took me to the garden, and I was engaging in the Father's garden, and I just felt such pleasure from both the creation that was there and the Father, that he was enjoying life. He wasn't working hard all the time to keep the universe going. It was, and he said to me, you need to enjoy life. Things are going to be in the future where enjoyment and joy and celebration will be how we live, you know. So start enjoying life now. Now, to enjoy life, we need to get off the religious treadmill, and we need to start working for it, you know, trying harder and more and more. Now, I know obviously we need to live and we need to eat and all of that, and I'm not advocating not doing a job, but it's with the attitude that we do it. And I think looking for the future, things will have a very different perspective. Now, you could say that's idealistic, but I believe it's the kingdom and what God has shown people. His desire is that we would live in the bounty of creation, not asset stripping it, but working with it.
Yeah.
But it provides its bounty, as the garden did to Adam and Eve. They just needed to cultivate, tend it, look after it in relationship, and it provided. You know, well, we need creation to provide for us. That's, I believe, coming from the restoration of our relationship with creation.